Hello, welcome. I want to show you guys something. So I just been experimenting around with like different models. These two are imported models. I don't remember the names of the people who made them, so I'm not going to show them because I don't have a plan for appropriate credit. But I've just been experimenting. This is a blockout character from some picture I found, which I'm also going to hide because I don't have the names for appropriate credit. If I use them in any posts I make, I'll be sure to provide appropriate credit. But for the time being, we don't. So let's get started. So this desk is going to be pretty complex. 34 inches wide, about an inch tall. 34, about an inch tall. And then the depth is approximately 23 inches. Gonna move this back this many. Should be about the width. And then the top of the desk is pretty simple. Actually, we have it mostly done already. It's basically just a platform board, but then we have a piece right here. Then all the under stuff is what's important. Okay, and it looks like we just have a light bevel. Oh, wait, let's just select all edges. Select all edges. We have tiny. There. That's basically it. Now we have the next part, which let's gonna take this top one, this bottom one, just the vertices. We do have just the vertices, yes. Okay. And duplicate those along the X. Should be, this is 0, then 3.125. Okay, so let's that. We're going to duplicate those, move those along the y-axis. 23.625. We actually want it to be in a little bit. So go ahead and fling those together. And the depth is correct, which is good. Then we're actually going to shift duplicate along the X, get that really close. There should be a small gap. Then connect that there. Connect this here. Connect to the bottom of it. Think. Actually, let's not connect the bottom of it because the bottom looks pretty complex. That's actually, there's some complexity which we'll save for later as we get better at this. And we're gonna add some simple bevel. Edges, the top edge gets a very thin bevel. Nope. Want. Not going to bevel. Let's just do 0.053. Yeah, see, why does it do this? I don't get it. I just want bevel. You know. Why? I did it just fine. I made a cube. Just connected vertices like I'm supposed to. Yet bevel is not working. Is there something I'm not understanding about bevel? I don't know. Well, let's just do this then. See if this bevel will work. Will you work? See, look, this worked. Nope, and it's not. This one's not working either. What? Huh? Why? I don't get it. I'm gonna see if I can figure this out. Okay, I don't know why this worked. This should have worked originally. I just recalculated the normals, and it works fine. But why didn't it work before? I don't get it. I mean, I'm glad it works now. That's good. But why does it decide to not work? Will I have to do that every time? Hope not. I hope. I hope not. That's. Oh, and hey, there's noises. The mic thing worked. There's no. I hear noises going on in the house, but the mic's not picking it up. That's fantastic. Wait, you guys can't hear my keyboard anymore, can you? No, you can't. Okay, that's interesting. Not a terrible thing, but I don't know if I want that. This has got a pretty beefy bevel. Okay, so now we're gonna do. Looks like we'll only have time to make this top part today. We're gonna a bunch of extrude and extrude manifold and a whole bunch of hooba juba. Hooba juba. Okay, what am I gonna title this? I wonder. All right, let's do some more measuring. Okay, and it looks like we either need to make 7 or 70. I actually need to make 70. I do, don't I? I think it was 72. Let me double check. I need to make 75 loop cuts. It's quite the number. 75. Just the process. Because I see like a consistent thickness in some spots. So this will help that. What else do we need? Angle, 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 angle. And then we need exactly 10 along. Oh, hello. Oops. 10. Zero edge slide. Did it do it along here? No, it didn't. R and 0. I think we should have done those. Have done the. I'll be back. I'm back. That didn't take long, but that's something that could have been avoided. So I think that's just something we need to do. Like we need to think ahead. What else was I gonna say? Other than that, that looks good. So now one of these should be the appropriate cutout. And now we just do some measuring. So all we're gonna do is find some holes. 1 wide, 3 tall. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Nope. 3. Nope. It would be a lot easier. My tools. Remember, always remember to use your tools. And then we're just gonna extrude manifold down to the proper shape, which appears to be 1 1/4. So we're gonna Alt E, extrude manifold across the Z-axis. I'm going to go negative 1.25. That is the correct depth. And then we're going to have to bevel that later. Let's go on to the next one. The next one is 28. Just one wide? Just one wide. 1, 2, 28. Then we go this E, manifold, and click down there, figure out how tall it is. It's pretty tall. We need 1.75 down. So right now I'm making a, what is it, drafting table? Drafting table I got in my room. Next up, ooh, interesting. So I might mark this out, but there's a circle here, and then there's another circle. So it looks like this is 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then it goes out to about there. Actually, longer. So I'm actually going to move these 0.125, these negative 0.5. This is our outer 8, like this. And there should be a loop tools function. I had turned this into sphere, at which point I should be able, hopefully, it's somewhat decent. So we'll see. Okay, found it. So here, loop tools circle. That actually looks fantastic. My goodness. And then right here, same, whoops, we don't want to do that. We're just going to make another one before we extrude. Then a fun little cheat I just did, marked that as a crease so I could know exactly where to move stuff. It goes out here, but then this one, these two, this, move here, 0.125. Negative 0.125. Whoops. And now we can use that marked crease. Turn this to sphere. Now this is both of these are the same depth as the other one that we just did. So here, Alt-E, extrude manifold, and we're going to go negative 1.75. Now for the last part, this should be pretty easy. Once this is done, we'll end off for today, and we'll come back to this tomorrow. Hopefully I'll be ready to dedicate more time to Blender. We can talk about that. But we have one out, two from there, one from there. Then I'm straight up gonna delete faces. That's all that. Then we can, these inside faces, we can worry about it tomorrow. Actually, no, let's do it now. So let's alt that. Yeah, and now we're just gonna extrude this along the z-axis, just 1 inch. There, because that's actually kind of what it looks like at the. Then, ooh, should I do that? I think I'll do that off. Do we do stuff off camera? I don't know. What do you think? Should I do some stuff like off camera? Now that I have a lot more time on my hands, I want to spend more time doing Blender, like, because these videos are nice, but I'm not going to get the level of learning depth I want to if I only spend like 15 minutes a day. It's helpful, but it's just to get me in the groove. But what do I do to get the groove? Me actually learning, I should say learning in depth and doing like actual, making more detailed stuff, I guess. All right, bye.